Hello, Coastline Kids. I probably shouldn't tell you this, right? But you're my favourite kids. Way better than any of the other kids. Yeah, Coastline Kids are the best. We're in the middle of the Great Bible Bake Off. And as a special treat, just for you today, we're going to watch the whole video from the Bake Off tent.
Hello, welcome to Dinner Laddie Dan's Doctor Surgery. Next, please, who's next?
Thank you. Doctor, I feel like a carrot.
Oh, don't get yourself into a stew.
Welcome to the Great Bible Bake Off.
This week, we're keeping the theme a bit looser, but the bakers are going to have to make us a delicious showstopper bake. It will need to be based around the time Matthew, who was known as Levi back then, invited Jesus to a banquet at his house with all the dodgy characters.
Oh yeah, I was there. Wait, I'm not a dodgy character, am I? Bakers, you have 3 hours to create a showstopper for us. On your marks.
Get set, bake!
Well, here's what happened. Jesus saw Matthew at his tax collector's booth. Now, a tax collector is someone who collects money from people. They're usually pretty dishonest and steal loads of money. Awful stuff. Anyway, Jesus said, follow me and be my disciple. And you know what? Matthew left everything and followed Jesus. He left all the money behind. So stupid. So I picked up the money. All of it. Kept it.
Well, isn't that stealing?
No, definitely not. Anyway, I'm going to try to use the money that I got to bribe Dan with to let me win.
Now, John, what are you making for us today?
Well, on the day that Matthew left everything to follow Jesus, he held a banquet, which is basically a massive meal. And Jesus was the guest of honor. There was so much food everywhere. Oh, delicious. But the centerpiece was a huge hog roast, a pig with an apple in its mouth. So I'm going to make a candy skewer to look like the hog. I'm going to make a little mini pig and put him on top of an apple. Oh, lush! I'd love to go to a huge banquet, a feast with tons of people. And your bake sounds delicious.
Oh, what about you, Peter? What route are you going down?
Right, I've got big plans this week. I'm making a doctor out of cake, complete with white coat and stethoscope, all made out of icing.
But
why a doctor? I thought Matthew was a tax collector. Well, yeah, he was, but, right, when the Pharisees, you know, the priests, right, they heard about Jesus hanging out with all the ruffians and the bad types, they asked him why he hung out with all the dodgy people. And you know what he said? He said, healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. In other words, we should love and hang out with everyone, no matter what their background is.
Nice! I look forward to trying it. That sounds like a true showstopper bake.
I've made the pig face, which is probably the hardest part. I've done a couple just in case any go wrong. And they're sitting in the fridge right now. And I'm on to the marshmallow, which is quite tricky. Oh, the cake batter's looking a bit weird and it's very thick and very yellow. Oh, I might add some water maybe to thin it up a bit. That might help. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh dear. Oh, this doesn't look great. It kind of looks like sick now. Oh dear. It'll be fine. Okay, laces just come out of the oven and they're looking perfect, looking really good. This is going to be great. Right, it doesn't look right, but I've just popped it in the oven, so I guess right now we just have to wait and see. Bakers, you have 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute. Right, I've got all the pieces now, just got to assemble it. So, it goes pig face, then a lace, which we've got to fold over like that. There you go, that's pig with face and legs next to the marshmallow for the body. On that goes. And finally, just some legs at the end, and then the curly tail. Huh? What the heck is this? It's come out so weird. I mean, I guess I should try a bit before I decorate it. Ah! Oh! No! I can't serve this, it's awful! What am I gonna do? Here he is then, and then obviously the apple's not gonna go in the pig's mouth. He's gonna go on top of the apple. John! I don't suppose... Is there any chance I can have your apple? Yeah, I suppose. I guess it doesn't really need it. Yeah, you have it, Oh, thanks, mate. You're a lifesaver. And your time is up.
Right, Peter, let's start with you. An apple? I thought you were making a doctor.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away? That's why I didn't do a doctor cake, because the apple... Nice try.
Judas, what have you made?
Right. Well, I've got an offer for you. I've got £23.50, and I'll give it all to you if you give me the win.
Are you trying to bribe me?
No, not bribing, no, just giving you a gift in exchange for a gift to me, the win. Money for win. Sounds good?
John, redeem this thing. What have you got?
Well, it's my sweet hog roast.
Oh, very creative. And it tastes lovely too.
I have the pleasure this week of telling you who the star baker is, and I can reveal that this week's star baker is... Well, it won't be me. Oh, come on. I think I got this in the bag. It's John! Yes! I can't believe he didn't take the money. What is wrong with the guy? All those bake-off videos are available here on YouTube. There's a playlist full of them. And today, I would like you to share this video, the one you're watching right now, with a friend. Send it to someone who you think would like it. And if you don't think anyone would like it, you're wrong, right? You're really, really wrong. And as punishment for being wrong, what you have to do now is you have to send it to everyone you know, okay? You've got to send it to everyone you know. Now, go on, do it. Click the little share and copy the link and however you want to do it. Anyway, this week we are talking about the kind of people that Jesus hung out with. Now, I've got a question for you. What type of people would you expect a king to hang out with? I reckon maybe like other royalty, maybe the president, the prime minister, people like that. They're the type of people the king would hang out with. Okay, right, I've got a second question for you. What type of person would you expect a criminal to hang out with? Yes, probably other criminals, right? People who steal stuff and beat people up. In today's Bible passage, Jesus hung out with people like Matthew. Now, Matthew threw a huge banquet and invited Jesus to come and be the guest of honor. And of course, Jesus said yes, because a banquet is a big, fancy meal, right? Like a giant party, but where you just eat food. Oh, it sounds so good, doesn't it? I'm hungry now. What is your favorite food to eat at a party? Oh, sweets, maybe? No, I know it. I know mine. Cake. Definitely cake. I love a bit of chocolate cake. Now, Matthew, who invited Jesus to this banquet where they probably ate loads of cake, he was a tax collector. And so were lots of the other people at the banquet. Now, back then, tax collectors were viewed as bad people. They were people that collected money from people for the government, and they'd often take far too much money from people. They'd steal from them. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Jesus hung out with people that you'd expect a criminal to hang out with, not the people that you'd expect a king to hang out with. While Jesus was at the banquet, some of the people who were considered good people, the type of people a king would hang out with, they asked Jesus, why do you hang out with these bad people? And Jesus gave a bit of a strange answer, all about doctors. Now, who's been to the doctor recently? When do you go to the doctor? You go to the doctor when you're sick, don't you? When you're feeling unwell. And so Jesus tells the good people that healthy people don't need a doctor, but it's sick people that need a doctor. And that's why Jesus hangs out with the bad people, because they're the ones that need the help. Seems like it makes sense. He then goes on to say that actually even the people who are asking him that question, they're not good people at all, and that they also need Jesus just as much. They also need a doctor. It's cool, isn't it, that Jesus wants to hang out with everyone, no matter how the rest of the world think of them, no matter how much they've messed up, no matter how much stealing they've done or beating people up they might have done. Jesus wants to hang out with them, and he wants them to change, to be more like him. Let's pray together, shall we? Jesus, thank you that you want to hang out with me, despite all the rubbish stuff that I do. Sorry for where I've messed up. Amen. Amazing. That's it for this week. Now clear off. Get out of here. Thank you. Right. Oh, you want a pie, don't you? I don't have a video of a pie this week. I'm gonna have to pie myself right here and right now, aren't I? That's the only way you're gonna leave, isn't it? Yeah. All right. This is a bit embarrassing, but I can't find the plates I usually pie myself with. So all I've got is this sort of see-through bit of plastic. Gonna have to do. More. More. Oh. This is not going right today, is it? We'll stop there. It's a bit of a pathetic one, but it'll have to do. Are you ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you next week. Bye-bye.